Figured I'd make a quick update video on the newest project that I have here. This is a 1971, I believe, Honda Z50A. Got this thing in actually on a really good trade deal. I got this and a new lawnmower for that old moped I had that I had really no use for anymore. I've been more paying attention to this than this because this keeps the wife happy. This makes me spend money. This just needs a battery now too. So as you can tell, I'm kind of filled up with different crap right now in here. I've actually even got the top end back for the 83 250R, but I have not had time to mess with it. We've been gone past 3 weekends, and I've been busy every single day after work. One of the days was including getting that top end and doing other things I needed done. So this is a project that will be coming onto the channel sooner than later. Obviously, it needs a lot. I've actually been looking up stuff on it. The what are they called? The little one, Lifan 125 motors. Apparently, swap right into these. You can buy a whole kit for everything that you need for electronics, start-wise, all that, for like $600. That's not too bad, I didn't think. The original tanks are kind of expensive, but if you buy a repop, not as bad. Same with the seats. I've been told that if you buy the 125, though, then you have issues with the tank petcock fitting in there. So hard telling what exactly is all going to happen here. Obviously, I make little to nothing off YouTube, so that does not pay for any of this. This is all out of my own pocket here. So it's kind of one of those things that I'll get to it when I have a chance. Obviously, I want to get the neighbor's four-wheeler out of here first. Got to keep the wife happy. Then onto this. After that. And squeeze that guy in somewhere, too. Luckily, the 4Trax needs nothing. But the way I've been looking at this thing is these are pretty well junk. Let's be honest here. So what's it going to hurt for me to try to straighten them? I won't be out anything if they straighten out and last a year. Well, I've gotten more use out of them than I would have if I had not done that. I think the rear brakes might be locked up, but let me get the tire off, look at it, see what all is going on there. I think the front tire does turn, but just rubs on the other side. Tires likely are not going to hold air. Have not tried. Fully anticipate replacing them anyways. Especially if I put a 125 in there, at least want to have good tires on it. I really don't know much about this. The guy I got it from a guy who had it in his scrap pile 10, 15 years ago, and then he put it in his barn, and that's where it sat. So, she needs some love, obviously, but I think it can be a pretty quick project, really, if I can get that engine kit, because I don't need to use anything electronic on here. Luckily, there's almost nothing, just the coil, and I'll have to look into the brakes again, and you can get the handlebar pieces, I think, all pretty cheap. Luckily, there was a lot more reproduction stuff made for these than I expected. I originally went down there thinking I was getting a Mini Trail 70, or a CT 70, whatever they're called. And then they had this, and I was like, well, this is not at all what I was expecting. But should be a fun little project. I do want to take everything off anyways, repaint it, make it kind of a resto mod. I'm definitely not going to go back to original because that will cost too much. But if you go Chinese engine, you can really get it all done pretty cheap. One other thing I forgot I was going to say is I think I'm going to be changing the channel name. Just because the original name had some meaning behind it with SBF. That is no longer a thing. So therefore the name really means nothing to me now. And I just noticed that the 200X has one lug nut that's the entire way through that wheel. So that's good. 3 of them have washers on them. Like I said, that thing definitely needs some attention. But, so I think I will be changing the channel name. So if you see a difference in name, It's still the same idiot that was running it before, just has a name change because it needs to be something that's more relevant with my time. So this will be something else that we can be hopefully seeing in the near future. Hopefully getting a battery for that guy tomorrow. It's actually, I think my other mowers are 185. This thing is so much nicer. I did not expect it to be. Because basically the story on this thing was I had it in the bed of my truck. I couldn't get the hydros unlocked, so I couldn't push it out of my truck, and I have no other way of unloading it here. So I had to get running in the bed of my truck, and I did. So I went and mowed with it for a little while, seeing if the battery would hold a charge. It didn't. So that should be done tomorrow. I think this thing needs a carb to be right, but the neighbor kid wants it. So I just put a fresh spark plug in it because the one was fouled. I don't think he knows how to run it right, so I don't really know what exactly the issue is with it. But I think it should be gone tomorrow. Then hopefully I can get you some more actual videos of working on things such as the 83 Z50A. A couple more things I want to do to it. There's a race in September I'm hoping to go to. It'd be the first time they'd allow a three-wheeler at that track. So I'd really want some numbers for it. So I'd really like to go. It's hard to say whether or not I'll actually make it. I have so much shit going on. Plus, right now I can tell you I'm feeling under the weather. My garage is an absolute mess because I had to haul some tools with me this weekend to go help someone get a camper. And it's just, life's been wild. So that's why I figured I better make a video at least updating things, what a potential future project will be. I think if nothing else right now, I'm going to work on this thing to try to get it to at least roll. Because right now I have to pick it up and move it, and that just gets old real quick. So you might not see much on this thing until I get a motor, an engine, something. An engine, obviously, not a motor, but something for it. So then I can actually run it and everything. But I thought I messed with that one day, and it moved, so it's not completely stuck. But yeah. Also, I got different lighting in here. Thanks to the one guy who's watching this video. He knows who he is. But yeah, that's the update more of on this. I know I went over a lot of other BS that if someone's new to my channel, they probably don't care about. But if you are new to my channel and you do care about it, don't be afraid to subscribe. So, but I think that's an old seat latch piece. I don't really know. This thing was obviously wrecked hard once by somebody and then probably parted out to build another one, and obviously it was going to be junked. But if anyone has any ideas for this, please let me know. Right now, like I said, I'm thinking the Lifan 125. I'm going to keep the frame blue, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the tank and the seat. I've noticed the aftermarket seats, there's actually like a brown leather one that I thought looked really sharp, but I don't know how that would look with the blue. I don't think I'm going to stick with a 71 tank. I'm not crazy about the badge that's on it. I mean, the thing's already not original. I might as well build it how I think it looks good. I'm not crazy about that badge. I prefer the Honda decals on it. I might even get a Honda decal, something like what's on the... oh, I can't zoom in with this. Okay. I might get something similar to what's on the 83 200X, which I think that's actually an 86 200X tank emblem. That thing is crooked. From here it looks terrible. Huh. That was younger me who did that. But, yeah, I might even do something like that, but I know I'm just not crazy about the large badge that says, like, mini trail. I probably won't do that. So that is the hopeful plans for this thing. I'm probably still have to go through and, clean up every single spot where a bolt goes in the frame, because I can only imagine there's all kind of corrosion in there. But I think if I can get it done reasonably cheap, it'll be a very fun small build. I don't think it'll take anything too crazy. The only thing is I never see I can see the aftermaths of a build with these things on YouTube, but no one actually has the building of them, at least that I've found. Someone probably does, but I've never seen it. I'd love to see more in depth to how people did build these, because I don't know what I'm doing. I know absolutely nothing about these. I've done some looking on them, and I know what I kind of think looks good, but Hard to tell. So I'm probably going to strip it down, clean it up a little, paint it, and go from there. So, yeah. See, even that guy's pretty stuck. Everything is. Yeah, I got my normal work boots on. These are actually my nice ones, so I can't work too much in them. But, yeah, that's probably going to be for. Sorry, I am halfway under the weather. I think allergies are attacking me pretty good right now. So, that'll probably be it for now. So, thanks for watching. Like I said, if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. If not, that's cool. So, thanks for watching again.